Hey there, so we're going to talk about how you can take your basic kind of blues licks and make them sound more interesting by adding certain notes. The one we're going to look at today is the major second. And to me, this is the pretty note. This is the note that kind of adds that beautiful sound to your playing. So let me start by just going over the basic fingering pattern. So this is the pentatonic scale right here. Okay, so the major second is going to be, there's a few places you can play it, but I'll start by doing it in the middle of the neck. So we're just going to add it right on the third string right here. Right there, okay? So it's right below the minor third. And then you can add it up here as well. Right there on the high E string, I'm going up to my third finger right there. So if you're playing in the key of A, you're adding in a B note. Right there, immediately you can hear it. It just adds this kind of prettiness to the sound. There's loads of ways you can use that note. So lots of players use this note. You know, Dave Gilmour, Stevie Ray Vaughan, B.B. King, all over the place. Jimi Hendrix. So many players use it. It's just like a beautiful sounding note, and it can be used almost anywhere. One of the ways you can play it is by just playing your regular pentatonic style licks, right? And then you just land on that note or use that note. So for example, say if I was in the key of C. So that's the idea there. You're just kind of adding in that beautiful melody there. And it just takes that pentatonic sound and it makes it more. Another way you can use it, say if we're in the key of A, is by adding it on top. So, you know, kind of like the bluesy licks, like you can just add it on top. And that's a great sound right there. Another way you can use it is to go up a whole step like this. So just that little move there where you just kind of go up a whole step. That kind of hammering onto it. One of the cool things, it's one of the most beautiful sounding notes because it has a very consonant sound. You can add it to almost anything. Like you can add it to major chords. You can add it to minor chords. You can add it to almost any chord, not every chord, but almost any chord. Like even, for example, you can hear that Hendrix would do these kind of runs where you're basically just playing a major chord and you're adding that major second in. And you can do that on minor chords too. And when you're using it in your pentatonic licks, it starts to kind of just move it in more of a melodic sound than this kind of riffy pentatonic sound. So even if you're just running down the scale, if you just add it in, immediately it becomes more of like a melodic sound.